Okay, now on to the guided practice. So the first one, they ask us to find the measure of each interior angle of the pentagon. Now, keep something in mind here. They ask us to actually find each angle. What do we know all the angles, though, have to add to a pentagon? 540. We found that in the notes. We add up all these, they have to give us 540 degrees in total. So over here, we first got to solve for z. So 4z plus 5z plus 3z plus 5z plus 3z equals 540. Let's see, how many z's does that give us? Looks like 20z equals 540. Divide by 20. And for z, you get 27. But it doesn't ask you to find z. It asks you to find all the angles. So I'm going to go over here and say, okay, well, what is 4 times 27? 4 times 27 is 108. So that means this angle is 108 right here. Okay, well, what's 5 times 27? It's going to be 135. So that means this angle right here at C is 135 degrees. But which one's also 135? E. Give me 135 degrees too. And last but not least, D says 3 times 27, which will get you 81. So let's see, D, that means since D is 3Z, D is 81 degrees. A is also 3Z, so A has to be 81 degrees. Now, I'm not going to say you have to list these out, but I do at least want you to write them on your diagram. If you don't do this, you won't get full credit. So just for the sake of it, I'm going to write them all out so we know without a doubt what these are all equal to. So the measure of angle A equals 81 degrees. Measure of angle B is 108 degrees. Measure of angle C is 135 degrees. Measure of angle D is 81 again. And the measure of angle E is 135 again. So this is really our full answer right here. If you were online, I would want you to tell me this part that we just did, because you can't exactly label the picture and turn that in. Okay, number 2. Find the measure of each interior angle. I'm going to highlight that. Each interior angle of a regular dodecagon. Dodecagon. How many sides are in a dodecagon? 12. Well, first let's do the total and then we can find each angle. I want interior. So for interior, remember that's n minus 2 times 180. So that's going to be 12 minus 2 times 180 degrees, which would be 1800. But I want each interior angle. So I have to divide 1800 by 12. Which gives me 150 degrees. That's all there was to it. Okay, 30. Wow, we went far. We went all the way to 30. Don't know how though, because the assignment stops at 26. Find the sum of the interior angle measures. So sum, all it's asking for is sum of a convex 20gon. What this tells us is that n equals 20. They're just asking for sum, so that's going to just be 20 minus 2 times 180. That's going to be 3,240 degrees. Okay, number 4, find the value of y in polygon JKLM. They want us to find y. Well, what do we notice about all these angles here? They are exterior. What do all exterior angles add to? 360. So to get y, I have to add them all up and set them equal to 360. So 4y plus 2y plus 6y plus 4y equals 360. Let's see, that's going to be 10, 16y equals 360. Then, of course, I have to divide by 16. And I'll get that y equals you're going to get two things. You can either say 45 over 2. Or you can put that as 22.5. Either one works for me. Okay, number 5, find the measure of each exterior angle of a pentagon. Each exterior. Well, what do all shapes on the exterior add to? All add to 360. On the exterior. Pentagon has 5 sides. So we just simply do 360 divided by 5, and that will get us 72 degrees. Oh, okay, that's the guided practice. So I know it wasn't long, but for the first 13 problems, you're just identifying things based on definitions. So look back in your notes if you need to. And then only when you get to the back do you really start, the second page, do you really start getting into the math. And we did, that's what we spent this time doing, was the math examples on the guided practice to help you out. So hop to it. I'll talk to y'all later.